Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to start a profitable blog. Basically what we are going to cover today is what exactly is a profitable blog. I'm going to show you some examples of that, and then I'm going to show you and tell you why you need to pick a niche and then niche down. After that, we're going to get web hosting, and I'm actually going to help you set that up step by step. Next, we are going to install WordPress. We are going to install both a free and premium WordPress theme. We're going to make some changes so that you can start getting traffic to your website and then start writing. After that, I'm going to show you different ways that you can make money, why you need to share your content on social media in the very beginning, and about how many blog posts you need to write before you decide if your website is a success or failure. Be sure to check out the first 3 links in the description, as I will be referring to these links throughout the duration of this video. First things first, what is a profitable blog? A blog that is profitable is really a blog that makes more than $1 a day or $1. Anytime a blog that can bring in more money than it's worth or than it's spending is considered profitable. Now, the key to creating a profitable blog is to pick a niche, and a niche is just an area of focus where you're going to create content. You want to make sure that you pick a niche and then stay within that niche so that you can get the most SEO search engine optimization as possible. Also, you want to make sure that you stay within your niche because that's what your readers are coming to your website for. If you're creating content about search engine optimization like this website Backlinko, you want to make sure that all of your blog posts are geared to at least search engine optimization or digital marketing. So one example of a very good blog, a very profitable blog, is nomadicmatt.com, and his blog is a travel blog. As you can see, everything that he creates is about travel. If we scroll through, everything he talks about is travel. He's not talking about other stuff like basket weaving or cooking. He is primarily focused on travel. Now, what I recommend that you do is find a blog or a website that you like. For example, let's say we want to create a travel-based blog. You're going to take the domain name, and I'll explain what a domain name is just in a minute. You're gonna take that domain name, and then you're gonna go over to a keyword research tool like Ahrefs, and then you're going to paste that domain name in the search engine, and we're basically gonna take a look at the keywords that he ranks for. If we take a look here, you can see that he ranks for over 400,000 keywords, and he is making $519,000. So what we want to do is we want to click on these organic keywords, and we can get an idea of what he's ranking for. As you can see, he ranks for cheap flights, historical places, and so on. Now, because his website's well established, he can write on really anything and get ranking. Because your website is brand new, I recommend that you find keywords that have a keyword difficulty of 5 or less. Now, the reason why you want 5 or less is because it's going to be much easier to rank for these keywords than for something that is up there in the 80s or 90s. So if you look at this, as you can see, backpacking Indonesia could be something that you could potentially rank on, and it gets about 200 searches per month, 24 hours in Dublin, and so on. So if we jump back over to our slide deck, we have talked about exactly what a profitable blog is. We picked a niche and we've niched down. The next step is simply to get web hosting. In order for your website to be seen on the internet, you need to work with a web hosting provider, and they're going to host your website on their hard drives, which are called servers. And so what you'll do is you'll simply rent out hard drive space from a web hosting provider so that people can see your website. Now, if you click the first link in the description, that is my #1 recommended web hosting provider for beginners. And when you click that first link, you'll actually get a domain name for free. A domain name is simply the way that your customers or your audience is going to refer to your website. For example, Nomadic Matt is the domain name, and when you click that first link in the description, you'll get yours for free. In fact, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to walk you through the entire process of setting up web hosting and getting a domain name when you click that first link in the description. When you click that link, you'll be taken to this website where you'll go ahead and click Get Started. What I recommend is to click the first one on the far left, the basic plan, if you're just getting started with a website. As you can see, there are a number of options, but click that, click Select, and then move on. Here you're going to create a domain name. If you have one in mind, you can type it in here like you see that I do. What I recommend is try and find a domain name that's going to be related to your niche. Now, what I do is I type in a domain name that I know is already taken. When it's taken, you're going to get this error. What you can then do is go back and try different domains. Now, make sure, again, you want to pick one that's related to your niche. Click Next, and then you're going to see a green box that says that it's approved. The next step is simply to go through and enter in your contact information. Make sure that when you scroll down here, make sure that you leave all of the settings on. But again, enter in your contact information, the settings right here where it says domain privacy, leave all of this checked. If you don't leave it checked, you're going to get people reaching out to you, spamming you, emailing you, trying to get you to sign up for web hosting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign up and then jump back to you once I sign on and move to the next step. All right, so I've signed up and I'm going to go ahead and set up my website initially. Just create a simple username and password, make sure it meets the requirements there, and then move on. Make sure that you write it down too. Write it down in a safe spot so that you have it and you remember it, because it can be a pain to go ahead and get everything back. You're gonna have to enter in like some vital information, but just make sure that you write it down. It's really easy and really simple. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that this part is not sped up at all. This is actual real time, and you can see that you'll go from absolutely nothing to a complete website in less than probably 10 minutes. And once you click submit, you're going to move on to the next step where you get to log in. Here is where you're actually going to start creating your WordPress website. Now, the great thing is Bluehost really does everything for you, and it's really simple. So again, I'm not speeding this up at all, and I want you to see what it really takes to create a website. Bluehost is going to do a little bit of work in the background for you, and we're just going to actually click on skip this step. This one, first one I clicked on start a blog, but for the next step, just click skip, because we know what we're doing, and I'm actually going to tell you what to do so that we can get up and running. Click get started right here on the left hand side, and then move on. Just click skip here and click skip here. And then just pick the first one on the far left. Make sure that you're picking a free theme, because they'll charge you. They have both free and premium themes, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So right now, it's actually creating your WordPress website. In just a few moments, you're going to click on log in to WordPress on the right-hand side there. You'll see it in just a second. And then we can actually start looking at some basic configurations. All right, so we click log in, and now we actually have a WordPress website. What may need to happen is you may need to click refresh a few times to get it to work, but now we have our website, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to log in and delete a few plugins, because right now it has the coming soon. And so if someone tried to get to your website at this moment, it's going to say coming soon to them, even though we can see it. This is what your WordPress website looks like, but for everyone else outside of your network, it's going to say coming soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to plugins eventually, and we're going to delete some of the plugins that we don't need. Now, I talk a little bit about plugins later on, but plugins add additional features and functionality. We are going to deactivate the Bluehost as well as the other plugins that are already activated, and then we can go through and make the necessary changes, which I'll cover in just a moment. So we're going to deactivate them and then delete them. Now, you want to make sure that you only have the plugins that you're using on your website. The more plugins you have, the slower your website's going to respond and function, and you're going to lose out on ranking. So make sure you have a lean setup, very few plugins, and then move on. As you can see right now, I'm just simply deleting some stuff that you don't need. If you want to, you could keep them, but obviously if you're just getting started, you don't need this other stuff. What's more important is the themes that we're going to talk about in just a moment, as well as getting writing. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete those, deactivate them. And then we're actually going to start moving on to settings, which you see right here. All right, so let's go ahead and make some changes that we absolutely have to make so that you can start getting traffic. The first thing that you want to do is you want to change your site title. Your site title is going to be the title of your website. You can make this basically your domain name. For example, my domain name is Web Hosting Rewind, and you can see that's my site title. And then the tagline is basically what your website's all about in a very succinct manner. As you can see here, mine says, get the latest news and info on all things web hosting. What you want to do is make sure that yours is relevant to your niche. For example, if you are creating content about makeup, you can say, come here for the latest tips and tricks for all things makeup. Next, you want to make sure that your WordPress address is HTTPS and not HTTP. Make sure your site address is HTTPS as well. And then the administration email should automatically be set. Uncheck the membership so that anyone can register. Make sure that this is unchecked. If we scroll down here, you want to change your time zone to your time zone. There are all sorts of them here. Next, you want to make sure that you have your date format set to the way you want, and then go ahead and click save. If we go down to writing, there isn't anything in writing that we need to change. After that, we're going to go to reading. In reading, very important, you want to make sure that your homepage displays to your latest post. That's the first thing. And the second one is you want to make sure that your search engine visibility is unchecked. do not check this. Discourage search engines from indexing this site. You do not want this, because if this is checked, people aren't going to be able to find your website, and everything that we do after this is going to be a waste. So go ahead and click save. This should be unchecked. Next, if we go down to discussion, there really isn't anything that we need to change here. Media, we can leave this as is, and then permalinks is going to be really important. Right now, your permalinks are set to plain. You want to change it to post name. This is done for search engine optimization. What's going to happen is when we create a new blog post, we are going to make it so that it's search engine optimized. We're going to use the keyword in our title, and that keyword is going to show up right here as well. And this is called search engine optimization. Make sure that it's set to post name, and then go ahead and click save. And really, that's everything that you need to do to make sure that you start getting traffic. All right, now that we've installed WordPress, we've installed a free WordPress theme. I'm going to show you how to install a premium WordPress theme in just a moment. And we've made changes to your website so that you can start getting traffic. Now, right now, your website is basic. It has no additional features and functionality. What I recommend that you do is go out and find a premium WordPress theme, because it comes with additional features and functionality. For example, if we look at Nomadic Matt's website again, this right here, all of this hero theme is a premium feature. And this box here to collect emails, again, another premium feature. And I recommend that you click the second link in the description so that you can find a premium WordPress theme. And so what you'll do is you'll just come here and you can type in blog, or you can type in travel, whatever your niche is, and hit enter. And you're going to find a bunch of WordPress themes that are going to be congruent or in line with your niche. What I recommend that you do is take a couple minutes and find one that you like. You can spend anywhere between $20 and $100 finding one. What you're going to do once you find one, click this button to add it to the cart. Once you add it to the cart, you are going to check out. You're going to buy the WordPress theme, and then you're going to download it to your computer. Once you download it to your computer, you are going to unpack the zip file, and then you're going to see a second zip file. We're going to take that second zip file and we are going to install it into your WordPress website. And we're going to do that by going over to Appearance and clicking on Themes. When you click on Themes, you're going to click on Add New. And then when you click on Add New, you're going to click on Upload Theme, and then you can drag and drop that second zip file right here, or you can choose to find it manually by clicking Choose File. Next, you are going to click on Install Now, and then Activate, and just like that, you've got a brand new WordPress theme. Now, if we jump back over here, we need to figure out how to start writing. Now, 3 questions that I get when it comes to writing a brand new blog or website. How do I start writing? How long should my blog post be? And how many blog posts should I write? I'm going to go ahead and take care of the first 2 right now. We'll address the third one in just a moment. To start writing, you're going to go to Post, and then you're going to click on Add New. When you click on Add New, you're going to have a blank screen here. We're going to take one of the keywords that we found in the previous step, for example, backpacking Indonesia, and we are going to paste that in our title. Now, our title is going to be comprised of 2 parts. The first part is going to be for the algorithms and for the search engine, so search engine optimization. And the second part is going to be for our reader or the human element. So we're going to say backpacking Indonesia, everything you need to know. All right, so now that we have that, we need to figure out how long our blog post should be and really what to write about. And to do that, we're going to copy our keyword yet again, and we are going to paste it into Google. And what we're doing is we want to take a look and see what people are writing about. We want to see how long the blog post is, and we want to see if there was anything omitted. So if we wanted to write about traveling, backpacking in Indonesia, first thing I want to do is I want to scroll down and just count the keywords. Now, writing longer than the blog posts that are ranking isn't a guarantee that you'll rank in the top post, but it does give you an idea. So this is a 4,500 word blog post. It does give you an idea of the direction that you should write. What I recommend that you do is go through, just skim this blog post and get an idea of exactly what he's talking about so that you can write it better. You want to look and see if he omitted anything. Is there stuff that he left out or stuff that might be incorrect? And so now that we have that information, we're going to jump back over to our blog post and we are going to start writing. Now, before we start writing, I like to take 10 or 15 minutes and just do a brainstorming exercise that'll help me write better and help answer my customer's question. What I'll do is I'll enter in who, what, when, where, why, and how. Now, these 6 writing prompts will help you write much faster and write much better. What you are going to do is you are going to ask questions based on your keyword. So, what should you bring to a backpacking trip to Indonesia. Okay. And when you are in your brainstorming session, don't worry about getting the spelling correct. You want to make sure that your ideas are down on paper, not necessarily worry about getting every word spelled correctly. So again, take 10 or 15 minutes and just simply brainstorm. You could say, when is the best time to backpack in Indonesia? And then you're just going to do this for 10 or 15 minutes. Ask yourself questions. Again, put yourself in your customer's shoes. What do you think they would want to know when it comes to backpacking in Indonesia or whatever the keyword is? After 10 minutes, you are simply going to delete the ones that don't make any sense, and the ones that you do keep, the ones that are relevant to your blog post, you're going to turn those into subheadings or H2s, and you're simply going to answer the question. You should bring these items, okay? And then you're going to go through and answer the questions. Once you're done, you're going to click on publish, and then your blog is going to be available for the world to see, hear, read, and react to. Now, if we jump back over to our slide deck, the next step is to make money. In order to have a profitable blog, you need to make money, and there are a number of ways to make money. One of the easiest ways to make money is simply by placing ads right on your website. For example, down here at the very bottom, this is an ad that's placed automatically. This Visa ad is an ad that was placed automatically, and the owner of this website can make money whenever someone clicks on this ad. Placing ads on your website is extremely easy. It's the easiest way to make money. When you first get started, you can work with a company called Google AdSense and have ads automatically placed right on your website. The great thing about working with Google AdSense is when you click this Get Started button and you go through the process, you'll have ads placed automatically on every blog post you upload without doing any additional work. The one drawback to using Google AdSense is that you will not make very much money in the very beginning. You will make pennies on the dollar. However, once you start getting significant traffic, you can work with other ad networks like Mediavine, Ezoic, Media.net, AdThrive. There's a bunch of them out there that you can work with once you start getting significant traffic. But the good news is there are other ways to make money. Another way that you can make money is simply with affiliate marketing. Now, with affiliate marketing, you are recommending or selling other people's products and services. And the way that affiliate marketing works is you will find affiliate programs that are congruent or in line with your blog or website. You will apply to become an affiliate, and if you are approved, you can put affiliate links right on your website. Now, if we go back to this blog post right here, this is the Indonesia traveling. He actually is doing affiliate marketing as well. If we scroll down, I believe these are all or mostly affiliate links. This backpack is an affiliate link as well. If someone were to click on this backpack and buy, he gets paid a commission. Now, the key to affiliate marketing is simply recommending products and services that are congruent with your target audience. This is a travel website, so everything that he promotes as an affiliate is travel related. It would not make sense for him to promote basket weaving because it has nothing to do with traveling to Indonesia. Now, if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, click the third link in the description. That'll actually take you to a free course where you'll learn about affiliate marketing step by step. Another way that you can make money is simply by selling your own digital or physical products. Now, the great thing with selling your own digital and physical products is you keep almost all of the money. And if we look all the way down at the bottom here of this website, he has books and classes. Those are things that you could sell right from your website. And if you picked up a premium theme from this step, one of the plugins included may be the ability to sell your own physical and digital products right through your website. Now, selling your own products is outside the scope of this video, but that is an opportunity as well. Another way that you can make money is simply by collecting email addresses. As you can see here, he is collecting email addresses. You may think that collecting email addresses isn't that big of a deal, but it's a great way to make money in a few different ways. One, when he uploads a brand new blog, he can send an email out to his subscriber base, and if his subscriber base sees, for example, this ad and clicks on it, he can make money. Also, if he includes affiliate links in his blog post, again, he can make money. And then finally, he could actually send people directly to affiliate offers right from his email list. So sending emails can be a great way to make money. The next step is to share your content on social media. In the very beginning, I recommend that you share all of your new blog posts on social media. The reason being is you will not have traffic immediately from Google. And so if you want to start getting traffic and start making money, you want to go out and share your content to relevant platforms. You can share your blog posts to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, anywhere where your customers are. But the key is you need to share your blog post where people are interested in your topic. For example, if we use this travel website again, you want to make sure you're sharing your content to people that are interested in travel. It would not make sense for you to share this blog to people that are interested in the NBA or in basket weaving because they don't care about traveling to Indonesia. So make sure you are sharing it to relevant places. And then the final question that I get most often is about how many blog posts should I write? In my opinion, you should set a goal to write 50 blog posts. The reason why you want to write 50 is simply you're going to have 50 keywords that are out there in the world working for you, potentially helping you to make money. Also, you're going to become a much better writer by the time you get to that 50th blog post, and you're letting Google know that you are serious about creating content and you're not just here. A lot of people will stop after 10 or 20 blog posts, but if you can get to 50, you are really doing something. So I recommend that you write every day for 50 days or write every other day for 100 days, regardless of your method. Make sure you get up to 50 blog posts. Now make sure you check out the 3 links in the description. The first one is for web hosting, the second one is for premium WordPress themes, and the third one is for a free affiliate marketing course. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if this video or any other video on this channel helps you out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.